Welcome to Indie Games Blitz, your one-stop sneak peek into some must-play new indie games going around right now. I'm going to go through 4 games in under 5 minutes, so you know that you get to avoid the rambling and jump straight into that gameplay. In under 5 minutes, you get to see which games are right up your alley and have a go for yourself. Let's do it. IDN Gaming. Firstly, we're going to check out Cecconoid, a retro-inspired 2D arcade twin-stick shooter. This game has that nostalgic feel to it and is a quick sit-and-play style game. Atypical to this genre, you get power-ups along the way and increase your score by destroying enemies and obstacles that block your path through. Things that I like about this game: the music. It's seriously good, and I'm sure you hear that coming through the video. I really like the difficulty as well. Each time I played, I got a little farther than I did previously. This gives you that feeling of progression, like you're getting better with each try. Another cool feature, a global high score list. This genre needs a high score list for that braggability element. For what it's worth, I got into the top 10 pretty quickly, but I think the more people play, the more competitive that list will become. Let's change pace a bit and look at Flotsam, a water-based resource management game. Flotsam starts you out with a small floating town base with not much around it apart from 3 helpful friends who will swim to wherever you want them to pick up debris from the water. I must say the ocean does have a lot of rubbish floating about, which comes in handily for our expansion operations. As you pick up different resources, this gives you the ability to craft different small buildings, which in turn allows you to build new items as well. By completing different challenges, you gain research points, which can be spent to get access to new buildings and equipment along the way. The best parts for me? The graphics. It really does look slick, and the art style can be commended. I actually really enjoyed the way the townspeople work in terms of the resources they need. You are required to make sure they have water, food, somewhere to sleep, but they will just go and grab those things when they need them. The people have a bit of personality to them, and I found myself just sitting there watching them go about their business. It is really cool. Once you're done with the objectives of a certain area, you are allowed to put a sail on your town and float away to a different part of the ocean. This allows you to expand your town base and find new objectives to complete. What is the opposite of a relaxing floating-based resource game? Well, you could say it's a metal-infused 2D platformer. Welcome to Valfaris, an ass-kicking platformer where you run your way through an alien planet, destroying everything along the way. Valfaris is quick, intense, and gory. Things explode around you, and just about everything on the screen is trying to kill you, and your job is to kill it first. A multitude of weapon changes and upgrades allows you to choose the way that you want to fight your way through the obstacles. And with each new area, new enemies are introduced that will try and kill you in different ways. The game has a good difficulty level and is forgiving with the checkpoints. You can't help but notice the music that underpins the whole theme of the game, and this is done in a really interesting way. Some of the things to look forward to with Valfaris: the pacing of the game is awesome, and you never get a lull in the progression or the action. Also, as I said in my first look into the game, it has some amazing boss fights. As you make your way deeper into the alien planet of Valfaris, you run into some unique and disturbing bosses that are really fun to fight. Before we run out of time, let's have a look at Light Rush, a futuristic racer with a bit of a difference. Rather than racing for first position in this game, you're aiming for the most points, and how you do that is quite unique. For one, if you're in the lead of the race, you actually get to control where the track goes. Twisting and turning your way through the environment, your aim is to get your competitors to fall off the track. In addition to this, picking up different items or just by being an obnoxious driver, you get points for knocking the other racers off the track. It's a lot of fun, and whilst it's still in development, it's making some pretty good improvements with each update. Definitely put this one on your watch list. So which game is the right fit for you? Well, that's for you to decide. Let me know below in the comments which game you're going to check out, or even the different games you think would be good to look for in the next edition of Indie Games Blitz. I'm IDN, 5 minutes is up. See you next time.